I'm just going to link to that one in the description because I know you're going to want to see it again. That just made no sense. How is that possible? I don't know. Anyway, what up? It's Brandon here. Welcome back to Blader News, your #1 rollerblade news source. Once again, brought to you by Skids Grind Plates. You already know the drill. If you miss soap shoes, go support the only company keeping that style of sport alive, Skids Grind Plates. They'll be linked in the description. Go cop a pair. Anyway, once again, we've got no industry news, so let's just roll straight into everyone's favorite part of the show, product news. And the first thing we're going to talk about today is Bfree. You know, that guy that is carrying rollerblading. He's been skating so many days in a row now that the number just doesn't look real. It's in the thousands. Anyway, he just brought out a picture book for kids. And this book is available right now on Amazon, and it's called When Jimmi Skates. It's written by Bfree and illustrated by no one. I don't know if that's an A-list or no one drew it. Now this is so cool and very smart. It's another place for kids to find out about rollerblading. And just judging by the title, I think it's really going to capture the feeling that we all get from rollerblading, why we all rollerblade in the first place. Because it's fun, as Ricardo Lino would say. So it's available in a hardback and a paperback. I'll have an affiliate link in the description if you want to support both me and Bfree. Just use that link. This is perfect for anyone out there who knows someone with a kid or who has kids. It's a no-brainer. Go support Bfree. Link in the description. Now for our first piece of skate related products, the most beautiful UFS frames have just got restocked and they've came back in a new color, now available in white. And of course I'm talking about the Symetrics aluminum flat frame, or the flat frame aluminum. I never remember the name of these frames, but anyway, if you've been waiting to get those, they're restocked. Go buy them before they sell out again. But before you do buy them, I did just release a review on the frame. It'd definitely be worth watching because these are some expensive frames and you want to be 100% sure you want them before dropping that much money on them. There's a new version of my favorite wheel by my favorite wheel company, the Konjure Kosmics. This wheel has been pulled with 2 colors, giving it that cool marble effect that's real trendy right now. It's 57mm and 93A, which is quite a hard wheel. It's got that beautiful rocket profile, which is absolutely amazing for skating flat, but it's also already sold out. This is crazy. Every time Konjure releases a wheel, if it doesn't line up with the day I make this episode, it's sold out by the time I make the next one. You're gonna have to wait for the next drop if you miss this one. That wheel is beautiful. The Mushroom Blading Boys just brought out some new wheels called the Dog Godz. So this is a 59.1mm wheel by 90A hardness. They are a limited run, there's only a few of them. They are a really great price for only $35 for a set of 4. They come with a 42-page book designed by Todd and Joey. And just to read off some of the other points they put on the website about this. First off, they're 100% real skater flavor. There's no filler tricks. There's a 12mm riding surface, which I have no idea what that means. But the biggest thing I want you to know is that these are hot. You've been warned, they're hot. If you're curious about how they skate though, Joey did put a little part out, testing them out, and damn, it's sick. Definitely check that out. And cop these wheels, it's such a good price. If you're looking to get some new sick rollerblade related clothes designed by a rollerblader, then Jonas has you covered with his Hang Loose Crew collection. These are all designed by Jonas. They are absolutely sick. He's a talented rollerblading designer that you should definitely get behind supporting. Support your rollerbladers. Speaking of supporting good cause by buying clothes, the South Central Blade Club is selling some shirts which directly raise money for a non-profit free skate school in South Central Los Angeles. Now, every shirt sold puts money towards buying skates, protective gear, and building materials for this free club. I think this is a really good thing to get behind, and you get something in return for supporting a good cause, so definitely check them out at the same time. And that's it for product news, so let's move on to my favorite part of the show, media you should check out. Starting off with Rob doing a Whirlwind 720. At least that's what he is calling it. And damn it, I wish I could skate right now. All these clips I'm going to show you through this media part just make me miss skating so much. My heels are still damaged from filming for E5s, and I am dying not being able to skate right now. Anyway, inspired by the Danny Bear Pro Skate, self-made marble looking DM909 that just looks so cool. And it makes me wish that marble skates were a thing. I think they would look dope. I get why it's not a thing, because there's probably some weak points in mixing plastics like that, but damn, it would look cool, you know? And this is so sick. Go check this guy out on Instagram. The Prince put on his skates again, Brian Aragon, and came away with this dope picture of him doing a backslide while staying safe with a face mask. Brian Aragon is just always going to be the man. It doesn't matter how long he's been out of skating, he's going to do the coolest shit, man. Lewis did the longest fish brain I've ever seen, and he did it in the most scariest way, while holding a 360 camera. I have skated with my Insta360. It is not something I would ever feel safe doing a fish brain with, I tell you that much. Especially grabbing a fish. If you're curious about the camera, I did just release a review about it. I'll link it in the corner. But anyway, check out Lewis as well, because this clip is dope. Sean Ladd made this really creative mix of both aggressive skating and wizard skating edit that I really love the editing of. It had some really cool vibes. There's some really creative skating in there. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this, and I recommend you check it out as well. Hawk Trackler put together a nice big wheel edit where he does the scariest drop-in I've ever seen. That shouldn't have been attempted, man. That is ridiculous and insane. I definitely recommend checking that one out as well. Speaking of big wheels, I've got a channel that you should definitely check out called Keep Rolling, and I'm going to link to a video that's going to be trying to convince you to try out big wheels if you haven't yet, because I agree with everything he's saying here. I think you're really missing out on a really fun part of rollerblading by avoiding big wheels. Every rollerblader out there has got to try big wheels. Trust me, it'll change everything for you. But to really convince you to try big wheels, definitely check his video out and subscribe while you're there, because he's got a dope channel. Brosy's posted a new edit for their newest team member, Savosin. I'm sure that's not how you say his name, but there's so many sick things in this that's like impossible to highlight. There's like a back Roy 360 back Roy transfer, a bunch of really solid clips. I thoroughly enjoyed this edit, so definitely go check that one out. Tamis or Elite Yeet put out another street edit. I just linked to his one last episode, I think, and he's already put out another one, and this one was even more insane. I was really impressed by the big rail at the end of this. You should definitely go check that one out. We finally got the promo for Jeff on Trigger Skates, and it does not disappoint at all. It's got some really good skating. It's the first one of these, I guess you'd call double, I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know what to call it. There's no way I could ever be coordinated enough to pull that off, you know? I was very impressed. The whole thing is filmed in both a 360 cam and like a regular cam. And I think it really shows a proof of concept for the future of filming that I think 360 cams hold, which I talk about in my review for that video. You should definitely check out. But anyway, you should check this video out as well. It's really get you pumped up for your next skate. And finally, I got reached out to by someone who needs your guys' help because his local skate park is being demolished with no plans of replacing it. He's linked me to a petition that's so close to its goal, so if you guys go help him out, quickly sign that petition to save his local skate park, or at least put plans to build something new or repair it, because there already isn't enough skate parks in the world, I'll tell you that much. Links to absolutely everything I talked about today will be in the description down below. You don't need to comment and ask for it, it's always in the description. If you wanted to support this series, you can buy the official Blading News mug, or anything from my clothing store Laced, it'll be linked in the description as well. Or you can just subscribe, that helps just as much. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Huge shout out to my Blading News correspondents, Matt and Ben, as well as the rest of my patrons and members. I couldn't do this without these guys. They're absolutely amazing. But anyway, I'll see you guys later on. Peace out, guys.